for you.
Hello guys, welcome again to our live stream. So today, of course, we are going to talk about Bitcoin and why Bitcoin is bullish, right? Bitcoin is bullish. I am bullish on Bitcoin right now, looking for a bounce actually. If you don't have time, because maybe you are busy, let me show you my arrow. My arrow is like this, okay? That's it. Okay, now you can continue doing whatever you're doing. Sorry, now. The thing here is like, now the time is very important. Remember when I said Bitcoin, we have a sideways range here. Bitcoin, well, what happened? Well, Bitcoin was in sideways, right? Sideways, and after that, crash, but it's not a little bit. Just crash a little bit. And after that, Bitcoin is doing very good. As you can see here, it's not testing the MA55, not yet. I think I will be happy if I can see other tests here before. I would like to see around $21,000 tested. $20,000 around there, this area, but in general the direction is to the upside. I am not saying new highs, new ATA, whatever. No, but the direction is clear for me and it's to the upside. Okay, that's it. You're thinking Bitcoin is gonna crash? Not yet. I think that crash, if we see it, is gonna happen maybe next month in March. So right now, I'm still bullish, looking for, this box, right? It's not exact, right? And remember, this is 1-day chart. That's why the range is quite big between, this area, right? This area. The thing here is like, you will see maybe tomorrow, I think, other 24 hours, as long as Bitcoin is just in sideways here, because this is just sideways, right? It's sideways is to the upside. That's it, okay? Now, let me show you something. If you are looking for, okay, maybe I don't have time, I have to sleep. I don't know which country you are right now. So one hint is like the 12-hour chart. As you can see here, we have a bounce, sideways bounce signal here, where the ADX actually is negative here. Remember one thing, we don't have the same volume as before. So if we see a bounce, in 12 hours, usually it's gonna be like this, right? Testing the MA55 here, maybe Bitcoin in the next 24 hours, maybe 48 hours, is going to be sideways, and after that a bounce maybe to $23,000 around this area, $22,000, 200 around there, and maybe after that we will see a pullback. I don't know, we have to see the chart in that moment, but I'm still looking for a bounce. And also we have a major close today is the 5-day chart. The 5-day chart is actually, we have the close actually today, and is still bullish. Still the DDX is negative, yes, but still the momentum is to the upside. So at least other push to maybe, yes, $23,000 200 around there, maybe 24, maybe it's too much, I don't know. But let me tell you something. In 5-day chart, the time is almost over. Remember, 1-day chart, I'm still bullish, but in 5-day chart and weekly chart, I will be very careful, because Bitcoin doesn't have enough time. Okay, there is not enough time, and looks like Bitcoin eventually in March, I think, in March is gonna just crash. So invalidations, very simple. Bitcoin must break 20k, 19,500. Even you can see Bitcoin crashing here or dropping here if you want, but as long as this area is holding around $20,000 in 5-day chart or 19,500, it's still to the upside. Okay, it's still to the upside. Remember, the key level here to watch is this area. As long as Bitcoin is holding this area, is above this area, I am not bearish. Okay, I know you are looking for shorts, not yet, at least not for me. No, there is no a short setup right now. I explain why. So I am looking for longs, not shorts. Now let me show you the weekly chart here. The weekly chart is still to the upside. So the thing here is like, I know eventually you will see a sell signal very soon, I think maybe March. But maybe in the short term, not short term, in 1-day chart, maybe the next 10 days, potentially we will see more sideways, or there maybe test to the top of the range, or maybe a little bit higher, maybe 25k maximum, but no more than that. I know you're looking for maybe $27,000, and I think that is not realistic, honestly, because the time is passing, and Bitcoin is just wasting time here in the highs. Technically speaking, you say, it's bullish. Maybe yes, but as long the rules, right? As long as Bitcoin is trending below the MA55 here, I am not extremely bullish. Like, oh yeah, the bottom is in and to the moon. No. The thing here we have to watch, at least I am watching right now, is the monthly. The monthly is very interesting here. As you can see here, Bitcoin found some resistance, the MA55. And why is so important? Well, let me say it. Let me tell you why, if you are new in this live stream. It's because in the past, the MA55 was acting as a major support, and after that, what? Resistance. So in 2022, Bitcoin broke the MA55 and tested the MA100. As you can see here, we have, in a monthly basis, we have a very clear, for me, because they are flat. Let me explain this. When you see the moving average flat like this, that means the market is in sideways. Yeah, it's in sideways. When you see the slope changing to the upside or to the downside, that means the market is trending. Okay, so not because the price is above your moving average, that means the market is trending. Of course not. You have to see the slope of the moving average. In this case, it's flat. So what is it telling me? Bitcoin it could be possible, like maybe it's gonna enter in a range for maybe more months, I think. So playing like a ping pong here, yeah, between $25,000 and $16K. Now the thing here is like we are gonna have potentially we will have a bi-monthly. Yeah. Let me be clear. If we have a bi-monthly here, of course not now, because remember, bi-monthly, a buy signal in monthly is for 1 year or even almost more than 1 year. So as long as Bitcoin is below, I mean, if we see, for example, a drop here, for me, it's going to be a buy opportunity. Of course, as investor, right? Remember, the monthly is for investing, right? If you want to know my long-term technical analysis, you can see that in the investing channel in my Patreon and also on Discord. Now, I think maybe you don't know this, but I am posting just specific content for Patreon. So why? Because, well, I have to respect all the supporters, right? I want to respect all of them. They are supporting the channel for actually, some of them actually 1 year. Thank you so much for your support. So that's why I want to create content specifically for them. So I'm gonna publish other 2 videos this week. It's about how to use the system, other indicators, for example, the ADX and also the curve. So please wait, be a little patient, because this week is gonna be interesting if you are learning my system. So I will explain in detail how to use them. Okay, so right now here in the monthly here, we have a range. This is a range, that's it, okay? Is good? Yes, it's good, because we are going to have a potential buy signal here. And historically speaking, every time when we have a buy signal, well, we have a major rally, right? But the problem here, the only difference between this price action, and this price action here, yes, is in the past, Bitcoin was found support in the MA55, in the monthly. Right now, it's acting as potential resistance. We will know very soon. So if this month, for example, if we see the bounce, right, and Bitcoin got rejected again around 24K, and is closing, I would say, below 19 or 20K, there is a very good chance you will see Bitcoin testing in March 17, 16, and after that, potentially a major crash. So that's why we have to be, at least I am careful. Why? Because also in WB, for first time in the history, after 12 years of uptrend in volume, technically speaking, in volume, Bitcoin is in upper market. I'm sorry for saying this, because I'm following my rules. Every time when you see WB like this, it's in the center line here, I am not bullish in volume, right? So that means if you see a bounce here, even you can see in the long term, for example, in my 1 year, right? We have to see this rally. We see this rally. I will tell you right now, this rally, if we see it this year, is going to be a macro sell signal, macro sell opportunity. Okay. So the reality for, let's talk about the facts. Okay. Remember here, we talk of facts, not hope, the facts are Bitcoin is losing steam in the long term, and in some point it's going to reverse the trend. It's going to be this time. I don't know. I cannot tell you because I don't have a crystal ball. The only thing I can tell you is Bitcoin is losing steam. Every bull market, Bitcoin is losing steam. You can do it by yourself. You can do it by yourself, and you can check all the times when Bitcoin is pumping from this point and this point. For example, here, 30,000%. From this point and this point, 10,000%. From this point and this point, 15,000%. So as you can see, it's losing steam. It's losing steam, right? So this, if for example, if you see 5 times, maybe 10 times, for example, 5 times around there, I don't know, like maybe even 100K, maybe yes. But the thing here is like when you see this is losing steam, well, there's a very good sign. Maybe the market is reversing in the long term. So now my biggest concern in the macro time frames is still like before I said in 2022 in June, actually, or a long time ago. Bitcoin is still below the MI55 in monthly. So I want to see a clear close about there. You will say, but you didn't buy a 16K. You didn't buy the bottom. Well, it's because maybe I didn't buy here. But if I am sure, like, Bitcoin is closing above here, Bitcoin will hit maybe around $60,000 again, $50,000 again. So that's why we have to be careful. At least in my case, I am still defensive because I know, and in the monthly, I want to see confirmation first. So remember, this is, we are going to see Bitcoin at 20K, 19,500 tested. Any close below there, there is a very good chance potentially Bitcoin will could break 16K, and after that maybe 10K. Now the biggest hint for me is simple. Weekly chart. Weekly chart. If we see the sell signal here, because this is technically speaking following my seasonal trading, this is just a bounce to what? To keep falling. Okay, so that's it. We can see the bouncing on the chart, be happy, yes, long position 100x you want, but there is a very good chance that bounce is gonna be a sell. Okay, so even if we see that in one day chart like this, if you see the price here, don't ask me, please don't ask me, because I will tell you this is to the downside, it's gonna crash, simple, because you will see a sell signal here, and every time when Bitcoin is crashing like this, in weekly chart, let me show you, it's massive. I mean, it's massive. So for example, here in 2021, Bitcoin crashed around 50%. Here, let me see, from this point and this point, around 50%. So now let's try to just play with the numbers. Okay, this is not technical analysis. It's just I want to have fun. Okay, for example, if Bitcoin, if this is the top 24K, and we see the sell signal in weekly basis, of course. And also the second ingredient of this scenario is breaking 20K or 19,500. Actually, MI21 in weekly chart is going to be enough for me. So for example, if this is the top of the move, right? If we see the sell signal in weekly chart and we see the break, 50% crash is going to be around, let me see. Yeah, around 10K. Yeah, $12,000, $11,000. Okay. So the thing here is like, I know on Twitter, people, they are saying the bottom is in, now they are bullish, they are calling for $500,000. Totally fine, it's totally normal for me. It's like watching the same movie again and again. So maybe you know the game right now. So don't repeat the same mistakes in like 2021, 2022. Now, I hope you can, now finally you realize like, this is a business, and well, in a business, we have risk management is the most, okay? So the thing here is like, we are gonna see potentially in March, this sell signal, okay? And remember, key level, $19,500, around this yellow box. Any close below here, especially in weekly chart, game over. So you are bullish for Bitcoin, you say, no, this guy is crazy. This is just a pullback, and after that, you wanna see Bitcoin bouncing here, and not just bouncing, breaking the MI55 in the weekly chart, and after that, yes, I don't know, 1 million you want, okay? So let's continue. I'm gonna continue with the USD dominance, because if I am bullish in one day chart for USD dominance, I wanna see some better things in USD. Let me see here in weekly chart, no, in one day chart. Okay, let me show you here. Yes, we are, as you can see here, this is testing the MI55 here, testing the MI55 sideways, is still with momentum, but this is like this, okay? So the USD dominance is gonna test around 6.70, around there. And for me, it's gonna be a buy opportunity. For me, why? Because I know the weekly chart is about to fire a buy signal here in weekly basis, and also is defending the MI55 very good. So that means sideways here, yeah. And in weekly chart is like this, okay. So remember, when the chart is for 10 days, weekly chart is for 3 months, okay. So right now we have this, we are gonna have potentially this pullback in use dominance. Not yet, I think maybe in the next 48 hours, I think. And after that, this pullback, I think, is gonna be a buy opportunity here. Of course, that means Bitcoin will drop again. Okay, so let's continue with the monthly, because the monthly is very interesting here. Technically speaking, we have a beautiful chart here. We have a various variance in monthly, but this is gonna take years. I mean, even you see the various variance right now, it's gonna take years. So the thing here is like this area looks like it's forming a basement right now here. So it's sideways, yeah, falling. The problem, because it's monthly, it's gonna take maybe all this year or maybe next year. So let's see. But now in weekly chart, we know it's gonna be to the upside. I'm not saying new highs, maybe other test to maybe 8.50, 9% maybe this year, maybe yes. But be careful here, because you are bullish in altcoins. I think, I am not a financial advisor, but I think you are doing a mistake. Okay, so let's talk about now the USD, right? Because, well, I wanna see how it's doing the dollar, right? Because I think it's very sad, but now the markets, the correlation is very strong. No, I am bullish here. This is like this. Okay. 3 months. March is gonna be bad for Bitcoin, I think. This is like this, okay? That's it. Healthy pullback, and after that, zero. Of course not. This is to the upside. That's it. Okay? So be careful with your Bitcoin and altcoins. Okay? March is gonna be interesting. March, I think, is gonna be the month. I wouldn't be surprised if we see other corona thing, you know. I don't know. Aliens this time. I don't know. Who knows? Now we have many UFOs, right? The States is crashing. What is destroying many UFOs right now? They will say something like that. I don't know. Who knows? So the thing here is like you have to be careful here, because this is bullish. This chart is bullish, and that's it. Okay. So that means, well, the market, the traditional markets potentially, and also Bitcoin will drop next month. Okay. Let me show you now the SP 500. The SP 500, let me show you here. Here. Okay, here. Well, careful here. What I said here, actually for me, is a beautiful short opportunity here. Yes, because we are gonna have potentially this week, we are gonna have a sell signal here. And then remember what I said many times. If you are following, or you are doing this, even worse, right? I don't know what is worse, but you are doing this, right? Let me show you. This is my trend line. My trend line is broken, so my YouTuber said here to the moon, right? Here, new highs like this, 1 million, new ATA, because the bull market is here. Well, good luck, because this is like this. Okay, that's it. And it's gonna be like this. It's very bad. I mean, it's very bad. You see, there is no time here. We are gonna have a sell signal very soon. This is gonna be a bull trap. It is a bull trap actually for me. So be careful here, because it's just about time. I hope to be wrong, but in macro time frames, actually, usually I am not wrong. So this is like this, okay? Like this, and that's it. Oh, okay, so let's continue. So that means now, you know the projection in the next month. I am a financial advisor, right? Remember, if you sell, you buy, you whatever you do with your cryptocurrency is your responsibility, right? I am just other guy in YouTube, okay? So the thing here is like, if you have any altcoin right now here, I strongly recommend you to protect or manage your risk, or even take profits. Taking profits is always is good. Taking profits, okay? In my case, I am out of the markets. Like I think I cashed out 2 weeks ago, yeah, because I am projecting this, okay, to the downside. So you are, I don't know, because I know, for example, DOT, NEO. I'll call NEO, for example, in my investing channel here. And I set this to the upside, and the target was around this area. As you can see here, from $6 to almost $10 actually. It's very good, right? All my projections for altcoins, they were right. Yeah, very happy about it. You see, very happy about it. Yeah, you see. but this is just a bounce. Now, someone asked me about Cardano. What is Cardano doing? It's just doing garbage. That's it. If you're looking for $3 again, you will have to wait maybe years. Okay? Years, not months, not weeks, years. Okay? This thing is gonna enter potentially in using sideways like a million token for maybe many months. And after you see many months of consolidation, potentially, if this is the bottom, right? Potentially you will see maybe $2-3, maybe 3-4 years. Who knows? Right? The thing here is like it will take a lot of time. Technically speaking, I am still looking for maybe 0.10, 0.15. But this is just a bounce. Technically speaking, this is just a bounce to what? To keep falling. And even worse, here in this area, 0.50, as long as Cardano is below 0.50, I am not bullish here in macro time frames, of course, in macro time frames. Okay, so let's continue. One moment. Okay, sorry. Let me see. Well, the thing here is like, you ask me what the kind of, because someone asked me, hey, what kind of coins you are looking to buy in the next bull market. I'm gonna just say two, okay? Just say two is my preference, of course. I cannot say based on the charts, of course. Based on the charts, the first one I am looking for is Litecoin. Litecoin is still testing me 55 here, and I know in the past every time when we have a halving, well, Litecoin did very well. So that's why I'm looking for a pullback. Still looking for a pullback. It will take time, as you can see here. ADX is positive here. Technically speaking, it's a strong, yes, but I will never buy here at $100. No, thank you. So after I see a macro pullback in some point, I will buy Litecoin, looking for the halving in the long term, looking for this area to be tested around 260, 300, around there. Because Litecoin is very easy to trade. Why? Because it's in a macro range. This is the bottom, this is the top, and you see Litecoin just playing like a ping pong. It's very easy. So the second altcoin I am looking for in the long term, and it's the only one I am looking for based on fundamentals. If I say it, is Ethereum Classic. The reason, remember, I am a technical trader. I am not I don't follow news, but also I am engineer. So it's my personal opinion, my humble opinion. Of course, I could be totally wrong. Maybe you can call me stupid if you want. But the biggest mistake of Ethereum, was moving from POS to stake of proof, staking. So what does that mean? Well, now you know what happened with Tornado Cash, right? The government states, right? Now they can ban some address, and they can, all the stuff. Well, they can do it. Why? Because now you can Ethereum is, you can stake, and that was the worst mistake they could do. So the thing here is like, you really want a really decentralized asset is with POW, right? The thing here is like Ethereum Classic, if you don't know, maybe you're new in the markets, is the original blockchain of Ethereum, okay? So all the miners, I think, they will move to Ethereum Classic. Now, it's the only asset I am looking for the next bull market, and also with technical analysis, right? Of course, I will not buy here just because I believe it. No, of course not. The thing here is like, we have a buy signal here. It's still just in sideways here, but in the long term, in the monthly, let me show you here, the monthly, we are gonna have a buy signal very soon, maybe in a couple of months. So what does that mean? Well, even if you see Ethereum Classic here, dropping here, looking for also Bitcoin in a monthly buy signal also. So, well, and supported by this theory, right? Because it's just a theory, right? About the mining stuff. So potentially we will see a good rally for Ethereum Classic in the next bull market. Remember, this is the only coin I am doing that exception, because I am not I don't follow news. I don't follow fundamentals. But it's the only coin, because actually I was mining this coin in 2015. I think I was mining this coin when it was at $5, $6. No, sorry, in 2017, 18. Yeah, I was around. I was around here. I was mining this asset a long time ago. Well, the thing here is like, as you can see here, is they are just two coins that I'm looking for in the next bull market. I mean, long term. Of course, there are many. One of them is Neo, Dot, Cardano. I am not a big fan, but if I see a clear buy signal, of course, maybe I will buy it. So it depends, right? So okay, so let me continue. I'm gonna continue with the comments. Okay, Bebo. Finally, I made. Thank you for joining, Bebo. Jonathan. All right. Time to go. Thank you for joining. Jonathan. Okay. What about 3D chart USD dominance? Okay, let me see. 3D chart USD. Where is this one? Okay. 3D chart, right? 3D chart. I am bullish. This is in the long term. You are talking about 3D charts because it's almost 1 month. This is like this. Okay. This is like this. That's it. This is like this. Okay. This is not. This is the classic setup of a bull trap. Bear trap. So you will see the Bitcoin dominance pumping. Yeah. Again. In 1-day chart, of course, we can see other test maybe to 6.63. I mean this range, because remember, in 1-day chart we are playing just a range. Where is the top is this one and the bottom is this one, right? Let me do it properly here. I think we can use the parallel channel. I think I want to improve my charts because someone said, sometimes when you are doing technical analysis, it's very hard to understand because I cannot understand many arrows or that kind of things. Okay, let me do it like properly. Okay. So imagine this is the parallel channel here. I want to move to 1-day chart here, and the only thing we are trading, at least in my view, is this bottom resistance, sideways. Okay, but here for me is a buy opportunity. That means short opportunity for Bitcoin. Of course, if we see it, right? So it will take time, maybe in March. Of course, I'm not saying right now. As you can see here, we will see the sell signal here very soon, but this is just for 10 days. And this one is for almost 1 month, I think. So if we see this pullback here, it's going to be a buy opportunity for me, and you will see something like this. Well, if you want to see examples, let me show you. We have this right here. You see, we have this parallel channel again, pullback, and after that, continuation. So pullback, after that, continuation. You see? So careful here because this is bullish. Okay, guys, I think okay, let me tell you something. This is the time of the live stream I really found like is good for me because I don't have to push myself too much because sorry, but recently I'm too busy. I am building this SaaS product. You will see, I think, in March. I'm taking my time, almost 1 year, building this software because I think it's promising. So I invested good time in this product. And let me tell you something. All the Patreons, or actually the application is gonna be free, totally free. But especially Patreons, they will get some plans for free, and also you're supporting this channel, and you will get the benefit of that. So okay, so let me continue here. Bitcoin in the short term, because I think I almost done here with the technical analysis. So in 4-hour chart, what we can expect in 4-hour chart? Actually, here in 4-hour chart, I was in long position here, and I went Bitcoin tested the M55, and I closed last night, just from this point and this point. And now I am looking for other pullback here. Other pullback, yes, but as long as $21,000, 800, 700 is holding this area, I am looking for a buy opportunity here. Why? Because the 1-day chart is about to fire. I am not bearish. This is for me, this pullback potentially we will see in the next 40 hours. I think it's going to be an opportunity. Of course, it's going to be better. For me, it could be better if we see the M55 tested. I hope so. Yeah. If we see this, it's going to be to the upside. Testing again the previous high. If we are lucky, because I don't know, honestly I don't know, if we see a new high here, I will be very happy. Why? Because if we see a new high, get ready for a major short opportunity. Okay, guys. Thank you for watching, and see you on Discord and in the next live stream. Okay, take care and have a good day.